What's up? Buen dia. Good day to everybody. I hope y'all having an amazing day out there. Thank you for coming back to my channel to check out my videos. So I was asked by one of my subscribers, which is my cousin. Shout out to Mai. She said, you know, it would be nice if you do story time and add it to your channel. So I said, bet. Start thinking immediately. Now here's the thing. If you ever get a story time from this channel, it's always going to be clean. If you are interested in watching, you know, and enjoying a good clean story time, then keep watching, because later on today, I'll have that drop for you. But I hope y'all enjoy. Oh yeah, I forgot to give y'all a quick briefing about what it was going to be about. So it's going to be about my first and worst mobile detail car experience. So thank you, and check it out later on, y'all. I got you. Peace. Ain't nothing like story time with a moo-moo to match the setting. The crazy part is I took a 2-hour nap before recording this video. So don't worry, y'all, the lip gloss is not going to smear in my pillow. So one day I was coming home and I saw this mobile detail guy. He was servicing one of my neighbor's vehicles and he had the advertisement on. I talked to him real quick. I snapped up a picture. I was like, you know what? I need a detail, so I might be checking you out. Plus, he was a B.O.B. And so I set up the service. He came through. I want to say he was late that day. It was all good though. I wasn't tripping. Didn't have much going on at the house, right? So I needed a detail because usually I eat on the go. Well, at the time I was doing that because I made some better choices now. But you know how it is when you just like moving. Well, those little crumbs, they rack up. And even though I wipe everything down every day, it's just like, I can't get in those little tiny crevices. He got to set up everything, you know. I gave him a good old Essentia, got him real hydrated. Everything was, you know, going smoothly as it should have. So I ended up, I checked him out. It was, at this point, it's like past the 2-hour mark, right? And at this point, I'm like, oh, bruh, I'm tired. I didn't tell him that, but I was sleepy. I wanted to take a nap, you know? So I went out there, you know, just, hey, how you doing? How's everything? Checking out the little vehicle. And the only thing I could say, y'all, was, it's nice. It's nice. It was nice. It was real basic. And the detail that I got, I didn't get the carpet shampooed. I didn't get the seats done. Seriously? It was just literally a real basic detail. Looked at the front of the car, and he still had some little bug stains or little stains I guess he couldn't get off. And I was like, okay. I looked at the floors, and the floors, you could tell they were vacuumed because they didn't look like they looked before he, you know, handled the car. But then I saw some stuff that could have been vacuumed up, and I was like, oh, okay. But I didn't say anything because technically he's still working. So they had this one crumb in, like in the middle of the steering wheel. You know how they have the little steering column, and you could pull it down and, you know, to adjust it. When I saw that, I said, okay, well, if he get these crumbs and if he get in those little crevices by the little shifter, then I know he's real good and he pay attention to detail. So that's going to make or break whether I use this service again or not. And so I was like, okay. I saw all of that when I went out there. Now, mind you, this is past 2 hours and 20-something minutes. I thought I was going out there to get the total. Hey, what's my tab, you know? Went back inside. I was buku happy. He gave me the amount. Went back inside, got my cash. And he was finishing up. So at that point, it's just like he still had some wiping down to do. I didn't want to overextend it because at the end, it's just like, well, we're going to have a 4-hour detail. So we get the payment part out the way. And I thought I was going to be able to close my garage and finally finish enjoying my off day. And he asked me if I had jumper cables because his car wouldn't start. I was like, no, I don't. Because he was cool. And then his car, the way he was parked and the way my car was still parked, you know, it was blocking my neighbor's garage. And mine was, I just said, you know what? I went inside, I got my little slippers. And he asked, could I take him to AutoZone? No problem. We ended up going to Walmart so he can get what he needed. And I want to say he got the jumper cables. It was a real quick trip. I didn't get no discount for those of you who don't know what that is, I didn't get a discount at all. I wasn't expecting one, but I had to use my gas to bring you to go get. Anyway, long story short, he left. A week later, I got a text on my phone telling me about auto detail specials that he had. And I was like, okay, well, maybe he didn't realize that I just got one last week. That was enough. I'm good. I ain't that dirty. I kid you not, a following week, I got another message about another special. Actually, he was checking on me that time. And at this point, I'm like, I don't know what detail service do this much checking up. And so I kind of brushed that one off too. The third week, I'm not lying, the third week, I got another message talking about a birthday special. No! 50% off. Now, you making me mad because I should have got 50% off the first time because the first dirt from the first detail still in my car. At this point, I was like, when I decide, if I decide to use the service again, I'll let you know. And I said that through text, so it's like, okay, all right. I'm wondering, like, should I add this person number to my contacts? Because you acting like you know me and you doing the most. And then after that, I ain't hear from him again.